And good afternoon, fellow citizens of the Void, and welcome back to Star Citizens Friday! Yes. We like Fridays. Fridays are good. Fridays mean it's the end of the week. Fantastic. It's all good. It's all good. Right, we are back. We're back with more Star Citizen, so this is good. And so 2 hours of 2 hours of shenanigans so can therefore ensue. Let's find out what we get up to and all sorts of mischief this week. So it should be quite good. But of course we've got to do the thing. We have to do the thing. It's always time to do the thing. So who have we got today? One redacted one. So thank you very much for showing up 25 minutes early. That's a record, I think. That's very, very, very keen indeed. Anyway, welcome to the stream. That's good. DJ Scooby is here. Starbolt81 is here. Have a Boober is here. Dio977 is here. Come on, the Tragic Blue 21 is here. The Shiny Red Flag is here. Beodrick79 is here. The Funny Asteroid is here. And Beodrick79 says, Drew, you're going to eventually have to redo your intro with the I suppose I ought to at some point. I haven't flown my poor old Cutlass Black for a while, have I? Maybe we should take it out for a spin at some point. Rogan James is here. DJ Raw is here. Valdon Sendai is here. Zalos Corvus is here. Mad Bucksoft is here. Top Shot is here. Excellent. ZX81. Excellent username. More about that later, of course, for tomorrow. About the whole ZX thing. The Landrew is here as well. One redacted one says I kept on showing up late, so he's made up for it. Excellent. ETA 3 minutes is here as well. Lumsays is here as well. And Dr. Goo32 as a first time viewer, welcome to you as well. Welcome one and welcome all to the void, to the black, to the expanse, to the depths of space. Here we are on board. Now, I can't remember what I did at the end of last week's episode because I thought I logged out on my ship. But I rematerialised here when I logged into the game earlier on just to sort of check things out. So I'm at a space station and I don't really recall how I got there. Oh, you guys parked it for me, did you? Okay, because I had to do an insurance claim on it when I logged into the game. Because it wasn't here. So with a bit of luck, that insurance claim will just about be... Oh, hello. Guys standing behind me rather suspiciously. Yeah, well, I think you're in my personal space, my friend. It's like he wasn't there when I first stood there. He's wandered up. So I'm just going to slowly. He's just got to keep an eye on me. I think we get out of here fast. He's not following me, is he? That's right. Okay, well that was weird. That was slightly disconcerting, actually. Anyway, right. So, did somebody ding my ship? Because basically, it was busted. Well, it wasn't here basically, and I didn't know where I was. Okay, we got literally 2 minutes left. Let's expedite the last bit. Okay, so we can now retrieve it. Now I don't even know where I am. I mean, obviously, I'm in orbit around Orison. Oh, we flew it back but could not get out, and then presumably it exploded for no obviously good reason. So we're on a spaceport called Port Olisar. Is that where we ended up? I can't remember now. I don't think I've been here before, actually. I had a quick look around, so it seems to be... This is the main kind of area here. And there's a very nice view screen up there which is advertising the delights of Orison. And then there's my ship over there, so it's at B10. So this is a bit more like an airport, isn't it, with like different landing pads and things. So yeah, so we're in orbit around Crusader, which we can see out the window, and that NPC's wandered off. Is it safe to go back and look out the window, or is he I'm just going to peek around the corner in case he's hiding there. Is that him? No, that's somebody else. Okay. Don't know where that NPC went. I'm just going to look out the window. So it's a lovely view, with Crusader just hanging there in the viewport, and a lovely wheel here. I mean, look at that. That is seriously neat. The way that's just really slowly spinning round. Oh look, there's my ship. Look, I can actually. That's a nice touch, isn't it? Being able to see your ship, a bit like when you're at an airport and you're walking down the departure lounge, and you can actually see your ship from the departure lounge. I like that. That's nice. Anyway, I presume I've got to go landing pad 10. You have to unlock the ship because Drew logged out. He left the party, so you guys had no longer permission to use the doors. Oh, it's probably my fault. Right, so this is the airlock to my ship. So presumably, I haven't got my Ursa either. Oh, where's the cycle control? There it is. Either. I have got my helmet. I checked that. I have got the helmet. Helmet's there. Look, we're good. I've learnt that lesson. Oi! Oh, no, there we go. Okay, so this is quite funky. This is something like a sort of storage bay. Okay, I do like the way this game works. And look, that's just like an airport, isn't it? Little navigation marker. And there's the windows over there. I was literally just looking out of. I mean, I know some of you will be thinking, really, he's impressed by that? But I genuinely think that's quite cool, that you can see back inside the space station that you've just left. Maybe I'm just impressed by small things. It just feels really, really good. And look at this. I mean, you're walking on the pad here. There is the massive gas giant in front of you, and it's just, yeah, it's just really good. Oh, there's another ship. Look at that. I like the way that there is there are is that a player? Looks like it could be. Someone's just turned up. Yes, it's a player. No NPC would do a wing waggle, I'm guessing. Which is cool, isn't it? Valdan Sendai, that's me. Excellent. The things like that are just neat, aren't they? That traffic comes and goes and people are doing stuff. So right, let me get my ship fired up. I'm assuming I don't have the Ursa in the bay because I'm guessing because I had to claim my ship on insurance. Oh, somebody else in front of us as well. Excellent. Right, auto fire up the ship. Everything fires up. Excellent. Right, let me remember how to fly this thing. Okay, by the way, minor correction to how people answered you last week regarding shield management. Okay, talk me through that again, because the shields I've just seen the shields are powering up there. You can adjust the amount of shield in one direction by using the numbers. Oh, you can. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that's quite nice, isn't it? So I can bias my shields left and right, and forward and back. Ooh, I like that. How do I reset it to? It's 5. That makes sense. Very nice. That's cool, isn't it? So you can bias the shields. If you're in trouble and trying to run away, you can just bias the shields to the rear. That's little things like that. Nice. I like that. I think that's resetting the shield charge. It doesn't. Okay. It doesn't work on bubble type shields, which owns 5. Okay, so I've got enough shields to be doing that. Okay, so I really ought to get off the pad, otherwise I'm going to get told off, aren't I? So let's do that. Engines are on. There. Keep whacking the mouse. Here's my HOTAS. There it is. Right, let's get off the pad. Okay, courage up. There we go. We'll just gently thrust away. So I don't smack anybody else's ship. That would be bad too. Let's just have a look at this space station. Okay, first time chat from Galeris. Port Olisar in its current iteration will be replaced by one of the new stations according to the okay, so that's going to be interesting. So we've looked around. This is actually, I mean, it's quite cool looking space station. To be honest, I can't look at the side. I presume that's the pad I just left there, and then this is a massive pad for presumably a massive ship. I don't know the fact it's got these big spinning wheels, and it does just look very cool. And presumably I can just fly around the front here. Just be quite cautious near the space station. I don't want to crash into anything. And that is where I took off from, isn't it? Just over there. Very cool. So it's the oldest location in the game. Okay. I mean, it does look nice. I don't know why it doesn't feel to me like it's out of step with anything else. Flying through the wheels can cause you... But I was tempted to fly through the wheels, but I might restrain myself because that does sound like a... You know, something that would be fraught with possibilities, shall we say. Okay, yeah, let's just, because we can, let's do a classic scenic flyby shot. Oh, it does look good, doesn't it? Very nice. Used to be a fun pastime. Is the collision detection not all that solid then? Is that a problem? That does look good though, just drifting away into space. It's just... I like the way you can sort of use the mouse and the controls simultaneously to do some sort of quite cinematic pans around things. That's nice. I like that. That's really good. Right. So anyway, we need to keep going on. So I'm going to continue with my exploration of the star system universe as represented by the Stanton system. So what I was quite keen to do now, last week we were exploring. What were we exploring? One of the moons, weren't we? I think we were on. It was yellow because we were mucking about in the asteroid belt, weren't we? We ended up on an icy lake, which was quite cool. Kellen, I think was the one we landed on and did some mountain climbing. So, is Daymar worth a visit, or is that where we were? I haven't memorised the names very well, I have to say. Daymar is June. Daymar is nice. Okay, so I don't think I've been there. Then let's go to Daymar. That sounds cool. It's like June, so this is good. Another sci-fi sort of environment. Let's go there then. I'm quite keen just to sort of see the different environs and experience them sort of firsthand to see what sort of stuff has been put in the game. Oh, we have been to Daymar. We checked out the Idris wreck. Okay, so it's Tatooine. I'd like to go there. Let's just look at it from orbit. I do remember the wreck, but we probably didn't spend all that too much time. We did look at the wreck. I do recall that. Yeah. Is that it over there? Because I'm slowly making my way out. That's not it, is it? Oh, it is. There we go. Top Shot, I also created a party if you'd like us to follow you. Yes, please. Yes. If you want to send me the invite, then Top Shot, that will work, because that's always good to have a bit of an escort around these places, just in case some nefarious stuff happens. Left bracket to accept. There we go. Awesome. Right, so I'm going to head off in that direction there. Let's go. ZX81 has got the beers. Excellent. Okay, so here we are. Let us use the OM orbital markers to get around the planet a little bit. And let's see what the surface looks like. I like that orbital monitoring system. I think that's quite effective. Okay, so this is June, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so Tatooine kind of a place. And you know, this is also interesting to me because I think it's interesting to see how the developers have played with the locales and played with the environments. So all that's missing is a second sun. Yeah, so down there, okay, so first impressions, you can see this. I tell you what it reminds me of more, actually. It reminds me of what's that planet in Homeworld where you start off? I can't remember the name of it now. Who played the original Homeworld back in 1999? What was that planet called? It wasn't a particular Karak. That's it. There we go. Starbot 81. Well done. It looks a bit like Karak, doesn't it? Yeah, some sort of dunes there. There's a few kind of mountain range-y sort of places, but it's quite featureless, isn't it? A few sort of slaves, desert, everyone. Oh, somebody is firing at me. I've got some kind of hostile thing happening on my rear. Who is firing at me? Oh, well. He asked for it. Oh, it's an NPC. That's all right then. I think I got one hit before he was killed by somebody. So, okay, so... Oh well, there we go. Just a little bit of excitement for the start of the screen. Was it just an NPC pirate? I mean, I didn't get any kind of, stand by and surrender, hand over your cargo. Not that I was carrying anything anyway. So what was his? Did he have a motivation for attacking me? I'd like escort duty. Well done. Anyway, well done for the escort duty, folks. By the time I got round and started firing, you guys had already dealt with him. Well done. Okay, so let's. Yeah, so desert. Okay, so Homeworld, Desert Sakarak. That is a good game as well. I've enjoyed that one. Players are not allowed a comet in their names. Right. Pirates of the Bounty Hunter can spawn randomly around you and can choose to assist. Okay, it was pirating somebody else, but somebody was firing at me. Okay, so players can't have a comma or a space. Okay, I'll bear that in mind. Okay, so that's quite good. So just looking at this, it's got there's a nice feature over there on the horizon. I don't know if that's just a texture, or is that a mountain range? There's a little bit of feature. There's a nice sort of duney piece in the foreground here, which does look very hostile, doesn't it? I like the look of that. Kudra Ore is a nice location, and it's on a cliff. Okay, let's go and see a cliff. That sounds quite good. Okay, so how do I find Kudra Ore? New on waste management. That sounds nice. Brio's Breaker's Yard. What's there? Is that like I've kind of got in my head that's kind of a graveyard of stuff. It's a scrapyard. Is it worth a visit just to see a scrapyard? I like the sound of a scrapyard. Should we go there first, and then we can always pop the other one? Lots of neat things. Okay, well, let's go there then. Let's go and look at a breaker's yard. That sounds like a cool place. And then go down to the cave. There's a cave! Okay, let's go and have a look. Okay, well, we'll head to Brio's breaker's yard first. And see what's going on. NPC pirates spawn from time to time. Sometimes an NPC interdicts you, and while they ask for help, they can repair. Okay. Kudra has a sinkhole cave, so it's not a normal one either. Okay, I like the sound of that. Let's see what the terrain... I'm interested, actually, to see what Star Citizen can do with its terrain. Because we had that discussion last week about the scale and the size and all that kind of good stuff. Which is an important consideration, but, you don't just want planets that are height maps with a few textures thrown all over it. It's much more interesting to have some variation in the stuff that you go down. And so far I've been very impressed by the terrain generation in Star Citizen. It's not perfect. One of the things you do notice quite a lot is repeating textures, and you can sort of see that sort of tessellation pattern. But it certainly looks authentic from up here. Look at that, it's sort of impact craters. If you set the destination on your map, I keep forgetting how to do that. I'll keep the quantum drive running for the moment. So there's the breaker's yard down there, 12 kilometres away. Should be able to see it. In fact, I think I can. Yeah, there it is. So let's check out the breaker's yard, just because. So what do they break at the breaker's yard? Is it ships or is it components? What is it? Okay, so shadow's been cast on the ground. It's either early morning or look at these. What is that? Is that junk? Everything goes in the grinder. Okay, so I've got to be careful where I park my ship, otherwise it's going to get. Oh wow. Okay, so let's. Okay, this looks like a perfect place. For one of those sort of dodgy deals. This looks like this looks amazing. Okay. Illicit cargo deliveries and things. Where should we land? It doesn't actually have any landing pads, does it? I'm thinking down there. Doesn't look too shabby. Jack Tyler screwed up his own joke. Happens to me a lot. Okay, so let's find our way down here. Oh, there'll be a few plants down there. Let's bring those up. How high are we? There we go. We're down. That was a soft landing. I did a good thing. Okay, it's got to be careful here. Weapons remain active at this location. Right. Okay. So I don't think I've actually got a weapon right now. I'll keep it. Yeah. Okay. We need to be a little bit careful of that then. Just want to have a little poke around. Okay. So we've got to be a bit circumspect around here. That's cool. No armistice zone. So yeah. Okay. So it doesn't tell you to stow weapons, which presumably means a ship can also come in and do stuff. So that's quite interesting. Okay, so the temperature on this moon is 54. It's quite hot. Okay, so look at it, desert world. Okay, so there's a cutlass over there. Oh, look at this. Oh, this looks amazing. It's such a cool vibe, but you have this. Oh, it just looks like a proper junkyard as well. So there's bits and pieces of debris, old ship hulks. It's a place for dodgy deals, a breaker's yard. Yeah, so breaker's yard. I mean, I used to love breaker's yards when I was younger. Used to go down to one quite regularly and get old bits for old cars. And it was one of those. In those days, you could just wander around and just like leave the bits off car and then take them back to the entrance and pay for them. No health and safety at all. The cars are all stacked up like three high, and you could clamber inside. Incredibly dangerous. This looks amazing. I love. This is such a good effect. Okay, so it's just junk. I know, and then the sun's setting as well. That's cool. Okay, so there's an old ship there. Is that a no? That's a working ship, isn't it? There's a. Have you got parts for a 93 Constellation? So, is it a Nubian? We haven't got the hyperdrive for that. A Starfarer wreck on left. I wouldn't necessarily recognise those. Can I climb up there? I mean, that looks like a pretty unsafe thing to climb. Oh, you can sort of pick your way through the rubble up to the ship and have a look at. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, maybe I can't. I can't climb the. Have you guys found a way up? Oh yeah, you have. Okay, well done. So there is a way if you're careful. Oh, this is just clambering around through the rubbish of an old ship. Can you? Oh, you can even get inside. If you can figure out. Of course, the door doesn't work, but I can't get up that way. Or can I? Oh, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Oh, so you can sort of clamber around. If only the door's open. I don't know, just scavenging old wrecks does appeal. Oh, hello. Someone's firing. Where is that coming from? Top shots here. Oh look, and the sun has literally just set. Look, we've lost the sun, and all that the just a test fire. Okay, the back was torn open. Okay, let's just see if I can get out to the back. The sun is literally just setting. Look at that. The stars are coming out. Look at the way that the comms tower there is still illuminated by the sun, and the hills are slowly. Oh, you can even see it moving. The hills are slowly setting. Oh, it's going to be dark here, and that's going to make it very spooky. Let's just have a quick look if I can get around here. Let's drop off the back there. Was there a hole in the back? Doesn't seem to be. It's just a hulk of a ship, isn't it? I like that though. Okay, let's just have a quick. Really dangerously sharp edges there. Okay, so this the sun has literally just set. That is very cool. That was good timing actually. There are various things inside the structure too. You might even find some freshly refrigerated people. Okay, so these structures look very ramshackle. but there is a way in. Oh, this feels so dodgy, doesn't it? Oh, there's nothing. Just like a storage container. I like the whole ramshackle nature of the place. It's really nice and atmospheric. Okay, so that's like a cargo canister. Picked up the remains of people. That looks like a old American Midwest water pump. So, presumably, maybe it is on this world. I like there's like a booster rocket, an engine nacelle there, just sort of hanging around. This is what's so good about this game. The narrative stuff that's being informed by what you see. So you just instinctively know this is a dodgy place because it's kind of all, it's kind of off the record, isn't it? Yeah, well, give us cash and we'll give you a deal, kind of a place. It's just fabulous. And there's a gun. What's the gun doing there? Is that something you can't actually use it, but is that an automated defense gun that if you decide to attack it's for defending the garbage? Okay, wow. It is a cool place, though. I really like it. Oh, Shadow Walker flying there. It's just, like you say, a junkyard of stuff. And wouldn't it be nice in the game? Oh, that was a test file. You can use it. How do I use it then? There doesn't seem to be a control panel. Oh no, is that there at the back? Grip. Oh wow. That is so cool. Oh, I kind of want a planetary invasion to happen now. That is awesome. Oh, and you can even zoom in. Look at that. Oh. How good is that? Oh. Wouldn't it be good if there was some base building, right? I mean, I know that's something that they might do in the future. And you basically got your base and you got your mates, and basically somebody comes in and decides to give you some aggro, and you've got a set of these, and you just see their spaceship coming in and go dagga 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 dagga. Oh, that's awesome. Absolutely, I love that. I didn't realise you could actually play with it. Okay, let's just check out the main. Okay, so what's all this stuff? Is that like solar panels? Oh yeah, solar panels. Okay, so it's kind of low-tech stuff, and there's bits of ship here. This bit actually looks like it's. Is there something official here that you can actually go and negotiate with? This looks like the main kind of building. Dark. There we are. Okay, so there's a drop-off point here. There's a drop-off point for the box missions. Okay, so it's kind of okay. So trading terminal makes sense. Okay, so it's kind of in development kind of thing. Okay. Those guns are awesome. Okay, so it's like a little western town, isn't it? How did you get up there, Top Shot? Is there some stairs I missed? Oh, over here around the side. Brilliant. There we go. Yeah, that works well. Yeah, so you can just kind of look out over your. Oh, hello. Somebody else firing the guns now. Is there a guy who says 10 quid if you take it off yourself? Yeah, that's kind of what you want, isn't it? Yeah. To you, sir, 100 if you can take it away yourself. No questions asked. Is it legal? Of course it's legal. In some areas of the universe. Okay, so it's getting a bit dark and moody around here. Okay, so that is very cool. I love the attention to detail there. With the wreck stuff. Look, there's a ship up there. What's that? Look, it's all mucky, and it feels like you could just go up there and say, okay, I want to buy that. And you need to go and, I don't know, upgrade its engines or something. Look at the state of that. Oh, it's an old Mark 1. I don't know what that is. I will make it. Sapphire Wolf, Drew stream live for a change. Yay, good to see you there. Look at that. Oh, someone's lighting up for me now. Oh, thank you very much for that. So Kesh, I think. Look at that. It's a knackered old ship that's just been left there to rot. Very cool environment. Very cool indeed. I like that a lot. That's a looks like part of a colony in the Gladiator. Yeah, my torches. Oh, you can see the back of the ship. Oh, look at the engines are gone. It's all been stripped for parts. It's perfect. Everything's bent and buckled, and that's fabulous. Wowzers. Okay, so that's really cool. I love the attention to detail in that game. So that was good. Very nice indeed. Right, let's head back to that's the other one that you guys suggested, which was the one with the cliff. Where is that? Let's call the elevator. I see a bunch of Aurora hulls and Freelancer parts. So yeah, you start recognising bits of ships. I'm not that clued in on all the ships yet to be able to do that. But if anyone wants to join me on my ship, obviously feel free. I've got a couple of pilots aboard. Excellent. Okay, so off we go. That was really good. I like that. You can see that just the adventures that you could have. Top Shores has stored some hot dogs on my ship. Excellent. Definitely need some of those. Right. Lights. There we go. Oh, engines on. Off we go. Oh, the launch thrust and all the debris and yeah, see. That attention to detail is lovely, isn't it? Where you, as you turn the engines on and thrust upwards, dust and stuff floats around. It's just really nice. It's good. I love the attention to detail that gives you that immersion. Right, so do we have to go into orbit to get to this place? Kind of makes sense that we probably should. Ooh. Something went bang behind me. Last I counted, 50 unique hulls and over 120 variants. Okay, wow. That's a lot of... yeah, it's quite a good amount of stuff. Right, let's go and find ourselves a orbital manoeuvring point. Did somebody just explode? No. I can't seem to find... Oh, there's one. Right, no, that's comma ray. Now, you're not allowed to go near the comma rays, are you? I got in trouble once. Oops. Somebody vertical thrusted into somebody else. That's going to spoil your day, isn't it? Why can't I see an orbital manoeuvring point? There's yellow. Oh, since it's a ground location. Okay. You can jump them, but don't approach without a mission or the intention of shutting the area down. Right, okay. Yeah, I think I just was curious to go have a look at one. Started getting attacked. I thought, I think I better run away at this point. Okay, so how do I find targets without just keep panning around? So I haven't quite got this square in my head as well. So I can see the quantum drive is spooled, and I can see there's loads of targets. Is there a way I can access a list of targets? Oh, there we go. Kutra Mine is... There we go. Well, I've got it. It's using the map mostly. Okay. Let's go to Kutra Mine. Oh, look, there's Crusader coming round the limb of the moon. That's nice as well. Look at at that. That looks insanely good. Okay, it's still the night side of this planet, which is a little bit of a shame. Oh, that's the wrong Kudra mine. Okay. So there's more than one. Okay. Oh, I need to find the right one then. How do I know where the right one? That's the one that's closed. There's one that's just Kudra ore. Okay, gotcha. So there's two. One of them is closed. Okay, so I'm just going to pan around the planet and see if we can find it. Bountiful harvest hydroponics. Kudra ore. There we go. Okay, let's go there. Engage again. Oh, this effect is good as well. It's a very pretty game, isn't it? Okay, so we're still not on the daylight side of the... Oh, I see another ship there, look, in quantum. Oh, that was nice. But at some time you could find a scythe or one of the junkyards and fix it. Yeah, so finding an old busted up ship and then, fixing it and bringing it back. That would be a cool thing to be able to do, wouldn't it? Okay, that'll be Kudra ore is directly ahead of me. Okay. And then that tab thing is the scanner, isn't it? Which gives you a landscape view and shows you some debris floating about. So those things that show up on that scan, are they resources that I can pick up, or what are they? Because I see some dots for a bit and then they fade out. And I've also got what look like little rock. Okay, they're mineable nodes. Okay. And then the other things on the HUD, like the squares and the diamonds and the little rocks, are they resources as well? There's so much on this HUD. It's good, but it's hand minables to diamonds, squares and unidentified contact. Okay, so I seem to have an awful lot of rocks visible now at the bottom of that scanner. The cubes are radar signatures, right? Okay, so rocks, squares are unidentifiable objects. Okay, so if you see something unusual, it's quite a nice effect, that, isn't it? So there's a whole bunch of stuff floating. Looks like it's floating in space, but until you get close enough to resolve the node, there can be anything. It's a nice effect there. I should try some mining. Yes, I haven't tried mining. So do you do mining? I know there's a mining tool. We did a little bit of that in prison a few weeks back. Is there mining in the spaceship as well? Or hand mining? Is there mining? Is there mining for both? Okay, so I'm seeing a bit of detail here now. Okay, let's slow down a little bit. Okay, so lights of the ship are just picking up. Spaceship, but also in the ground vehicle. Okay, quite cool. Okay, so Urkesh is illuminating. That looks like, is that the base there? So where is this cliff that you guys were mentioning? Oh, there's the sinkhole. Ooh, wow, look at that. That's very cool. Sorry, I just realised I put it exactly. You can fly into that one. Can you? You can get. Well, actually, oh, I've got to try that. Is my ship too big to fly in there? So there's actually a hole in the surface of the planet to go and explore. You can't land there; it's too big. Might want to, I think. Have I got lights on? Yeah, I have got my lights on. They're not super bright. You guys have got LED lighting. Well, I've got some old halogen jobs. I think you can go nose in, but just is my ship a little bit too big for that? Let's just have a. Oh, I could take the snub fighter. That's a really good idea. Yes. Right, let me just go up a bit. Let's go and explore it with the snub fighter. That is I haven't used that much yet. Let me sort of keep my ship. Is my ship stable? Looks like it is. Okay, so get the ship to a hover. Let's go and get my little recon ship. Yeah, this is good. Go get the recon ship. Maybe ZX81 or anybody else who's on my crew can just hold my ship where it is for the time being, or Top Shot possibly. All hail, Woofers Drew live of the Stars as Events. ZX81's going to take the helm. Excellent. Right, I'm going to go. Oh, this is so good. To get to the back of the ship, I'm going to take my recon vessel down and check out the hole in the ground. You can see. Top Shot's just chilling out there at the back. You can see the potential that for exploration that this game has in the future when there's multiple star systems. You find something weird. You go, right, I'm not taking the big ship down there because clearly I'm not going to risk my big ship. Tell you what, we'll take the snub fighter down. Ah, what a cool idea! Right, let's do that. Right, I think how I'll get back into here, into pilot seat. There we go. Right, this will be a good reminder because I haven't flown this. Whoa! Oh, nope, that was okay. Something bad almost happened, but there was definitely a glitch there. I thought I'd fallen out the bottom of the ship there for a moment. I was like, boom. Right. Okay, so we haven't got. That's good. Just an animation glitch. Right, so I'm presuming it's N to release me. There we go. Begin launch sequence. Yeah, I think we've got enough altitude. We're good 1,700 feet off the ground, so lights on. Where is the sinkhole? Oh, we're miles up. Okay, let's get back down to the ground then. Take the fighter out for a spin. Okay, so this is the ground. There is the little base, and this is a hole in the ground of the planet, which is just insane. Okay, so let's just imagine coming across something like this for the first time on an uncharted world. Okay, so the lights are on. They're not reflecting anything. It's just like a dark void. I can just about see the floor. Oh. Yeah, with the giant alien creature. That's kind of what. Oh, there we go. Suddenly the lights have come on. There we go. Okay, so yes, you're just imagining a giant space worm. Imagine going out on some exploration expedition though, and going, we found this hole. It doesn't seem natural. It's got some things. Wow. Okay, so this is a cavern. It's quite big, isn't it? Fortunately, this little ship is tiny. Is that a hole at the end there? Fortunately, the ship is. Oh yeah, so Shadow Walker's managed to get his little ship down as well. Wow, that's amazing stuff. So presumably, I can land. You can go much deeper. So where else do you go? It's one thing. I think this is where VR is going to come in and make this stuff. I mean, it's a multi-floor, massive underground cavern network. I began mapping this place a while back and gave up 8 hours in. Somehow managed to go into a side chamber. Did I? Do I need to come back out again? Or is this? Oh, did I go into a side chamber from the? Oh, look at that view! Ah, that's just proper sci-fi. And head tracking, yeah, I need to invest in some head tracking. I did have a head tracking thingamajig at one point. Look at that view with the gas giant in the background. It's just insanely good. Look down, it may go deeper. Okay. I just... Oh, hang on. So that's the star vault down there. Okay, so if I just carefully... I tell you what this is like. This is Airwolf, isn't it? I want a base like this in Star Citizen. Just need like an Airwolf style helicopter ship at the bottom. I'm blind, sorry. Switch my lights off. There we go. VR is going to be hard to mix for both cockpit and first person view. Yeah, that is a tricky problem. That's unseated quite a few games, hasn't it? Wow. Okay, so that's another way onwards. So fortunately my ship is small enough it can get in here. Wow. Oh, and presumably plenty of room to touch down here. It feels very cramped even in this little ship now. So if I land at the bottom, okay, there's space kind of over there. So undercarriage. Okay, can I just sort of touch down gently here? I think I'm down. There we go. Oh, I'm down. Excellent. Okay, so presumably I can. Is it just H? Oh, what was that? There we go. I can. Oh, you actually climb. Wowzers. So let me get this right. Okay, so I've got a ship in orbit, a ship in space, which somebody else is piloting. I've jumped into my little spare ship. I have flown down into a cavern in the ground, and I'm now standing in that cavern along with another player at the bottom of a cavern too, and we can... Oh, this game never ever ceases to amaze. Oh, H is for flares. I think I must have just set off a flare. Oh, and that's my phone ringing. Don't know where it is. Someone's trying to contact me. Hang on a minute, I'll have to just lit that one. Oh, I'll come back to that at the moment. Oh, it looks like the flares just died. Apologies for that. Wow, it's... Oh, and then you can see the ships coming and going up there. So I can walk around in here, in that direction, exploring the insides of a cavern. That's insane, isn't it? That really is amazing. I think they should have put, yeah. Super easy to get lost in caves. Yeah, I'm a bit wary about that actually. Hang on, I think that was, apologies for that. I think that was my son giving me a buzz. Let me just send him a text. Currently on a stream. There we go. Is that little crystals down there? A space phone, yes. Spacecom. That's like got a little crystal on it. I don't think I can do anything with it. Oh, I can mine the rock in front of me. If I had a mining attachment to me, which I don't think I brought anything with me. Okay, so you can actually mine that. And the mineable rock. And the mine... You just know there's going to be a Halloween where CIG suddenly spawns cave ghosts. Oh, we can imagine some weird stuff coming out of here, can't you? What a lovely... I figured you meant rock there, Leslie Graham. Oh, wow. That is insanely good, isn't it? And is that... What's this thing? That looks like a tree root. That looks like the sort of thing that's going to grab you and come alive. What is that? Is that some sort of weird life? Oh yeah, there's... Oh, it's moving. Look, look. Yee. That looks... that looks properly kind of alien. Wowzers. Funny Astro, sorry I've got to leave. Enjoy and have fun in the cave. Catch you later. No, a space fern, yeah. So it is. It's got life at the bottom here as well. That's quite nice. Yeah, it is quite creepy, isn't it? It's got a lovely atmosphere. There's also a bit of haze as well, which is a nice... I like the way your torch doesn't go all that far as well. It's a light sensitive plant. Does it react to things? That is insane. Yeah, could you get out of here on foot? I don't know. I think it looks like you do need a ship to get out of here. And you say there's yeah, the cave system goes on and on and on and on. I can't see a way through there, but HMA Starport's looking up there. Is that does the cave continue? So you can go so far. Oh, it does. So you can go so far on foot, so far on your ship, and then you can explore further. Oh, there's another cavern in here. Look at that. That is insane. This particular cave system is huge. Oh, you could easily get just lost. What's that noise? Yeah, my suit light isn't good. Okay, there's somebody's obviously been here before us. Oh, it's really creepy, isn't it? Oh, in order to get here, you have to crouch down to... Is there a way to... How do you lie prone in the game? Is that Z? There was an option. X to go prone. Okay, so you... Oh, and then you can... Oh, if ever a game's going to make you claustrophobic, this is it, isn't it? So you can, like, effectively really go spelunking. Yeah, when there's stuff living... Oh, this feels horrible. I don't... One thing I don't think I would be very good at doing, actually, in real life is this. Oh, hang on, what's up here? It's like glowy stuff. Wow. Oh, I like bioluminescent things. Oh, that's insane. And it also drops... just... This is enormous, isn't it? Try turning off the lights. That's a good idea. Wow, just look at that. And there's like little critters moving about. I don't know what they are. You've got to be careful of your footing as well. You don't want to fall down a hole, which the real struggle with what you do in these. Well, well, I mean, oh, there's a shadow of me. Can we get up? I don't want to get lost here, but that looks amazing, doesn't it? It's like a colony of glow-in-the-dark bugs, and it's all mischievous and. Not mischievous, misty and oppressive looking. Got to be careful. I mean, I'm already worried that I'm going to get lost. So, fortunately, it does tell you where your ship is. It's 177 meters that way. Night vision would be useful at this point, though. Can we walk around this thing? Guess we can. You do have to be. Whoa! Look, there's a hole in the ground. It's treacherous and everything. That's good design as well, isn't it? For gameplay, it's like you might fall down a hole in the ground. Ooh, that sounds like my son. Let's see how he's doing. Start heading back towards. There's the pink glow that I was at. I just want to get a courtesy car. My son's car was broken down, and he can't get it fixed in time. Poor fella. Right, okay. There's also missions to hunt down bad NPCs. Yeah, so I came across some of the missions. We did try one early on in the stream. So, okay, so anyway, I've got to crouch down, then go prone. No, this is just claustrophobic. Oh. It really is, isn't it? All that weight above you. It's a lot. Botcraft Live, are you in the party? Yes, we are. So I think Mr. Topshot is in charge of the party management. There we go, we managed to get our way back out again. Mr. Starbot has been waiting for me. Oh, that was good. I like that. Cave diving too. Oh yeah, imagine it with water, that would be even worse. But it is an amazing experience, isn't it? Walking around a cave that you can fly a spaceship into. I mean, I half expected, that creature from The Empire Strikes Back to appear. Just eat you with the Minox, chewing on the power cables and all that sort of stuff. Okay, let's see if I get back into my ship. This is no cave. Okay, so there's the ladder. Enter pilot seat. Oh, this is a cool little spaceship. It's like the captain's yacht, isn't it? There's actually a cave in Kirsten where the entrance is half flooded. It's just, every time I think I've seen everything this game can do from a kind of graphics perspective, it just awes me once more. Okay, so be careful not to hit the rocks or the other spaceship. Does this have a scanner? It does. Okay, so lights on. There's the exit. Okay, so there we go. Wow, I just want to land actually on the outside of the cave and just look down over the rim. What an amazing thing! That is insanely good. Okay, so that's the hole, and presumably we can park our ship over there. So it's quite impressive. Oh, crunch! Nice landing. It's quite impressive that you can add in, and presumably, I mean, tell me about the technology in use there. Is it procedurally generated cave, or is it a handcrafted cave that's woven into the into a procedurally generated landscape? How does it all work? I think that one is handcrafted. It kind of makes sense, but I'll be a bit careful here. I can find my way back up. I think the star is coming up. Okay, so yeah, so there's a Crusader. Yeah, so it's going to be dawn shortly, isn't it? That's going to be quite nice to see. I'm a bit worried that I'm not going to be able to get back up here. I can get down easy enough, but It's a handcrafted proc gen segment. So yeah, they've blended all that sort of stuff really rather well, haven't they? That you can enjoy some procedural stuff, and then every so often a handcrafted asset is going to appear. So it's just, you get a totally different sense of scale on foot, don't you? Look at that. And that's just where we were with the ship a moment ago. That looks hideous. Wow. It might be handcrafted, but they've used these caves to develop a tool for proc gen. That is, yeah, so a sinkhole in the game. Lovely place to explore. Okay, so procedures generated using handcrafted pieces, and then they follow up with some more handcrafting to smooth over problems the procedural generation could cause. Okay, so it's hybrid. So it procedurally generates and then they tweak to adjust. Yeah, that's nice. Which is probably the best way, because I mean, again, we've discussed on this stream before the pros and cons of procedural generation, and it is a very, very powerful tool, but if you're not careful, you just end up with, you know, homogeneous environment whereby everything is different but the same. Do you know what I mean? You never see exactly the same thing twice, but all the elements are the same, which makes it really boring after a while. Whereas this is, you know, a blend of the two, because the problem is, you know, if you want a vast amount of stuff, you just can't handcraft everything, can you? Because you know, there isn't enough time. There's too many assets. Whereas a cunning, you know, a cunning collection of both is definitely the way forward. I do like this little ship. I hadn't noticed the wings had folded up when it lands itself. That's quite cunning. And then you basically just literally scramble over and into it. It's just like a little, like a little car, little personal ship. Right. Okay. So let me switch the engines on. Okay. I've got my guns. Yay. Right, now where is my ship? Is that my Constellation Phoenix up there with Top Shot on board? Okay, let's get up there. Looks like a sunrise. So I'll get back on my ship, then we'll land the main ship, and let's have a look around the base. Where is the cliff, by the way? Was there a cliff here as well? I think somebody mentioned a cliff. Oh look, I've just literally come into the sun. I raised my gear. Yeah. Yeah, the sun has just risen. Oh, so much eye candy. Right, now I've got to dock with my ship, haven't I? So this is, I'm not all that compass mentis at either. So what I remember is I've got to target my own ship. And then do I just double tap to line up? Okay. Let's turn off the lights for a moment because I can't see a thing. Is it? No. I want a docking sequence is what I want, I've read. Nope. What are you doing? Is it doing it for me? Request to dock activated. Request to dock granted. I thought it was an automatic thing. Hold down then, that's what I want. Auto dock. No. Okay, auto dock didn't work either. Let's go down a bit. Across. There we go. Sorry, I'm not the manual docking. I don't think I'm quite up for that yet. It's good though. No docking music. Yes, you should be playing the Blue Danube or something, shouldn't it? Right. Let's get back out. Oh, I love the fact that I can. Oh, still can't really get over this as a piece of. Oh, I'm firing flares. I don't want to be doing that. Keep pressing the roll button. I can't quite get over the amazing concept that I can jump from one ship to another, and that those ships can be autonomous from each other, and then they can get back together again. It's just that's still magical. It really is magical as a capability in a game. I mean, it's and then we get to look out the windows and look at the sunrise, and it just blows my mind. It's just really, really good. I've just literally flown here. Somebody else has been looking after my ship for me, he's he's even been keeping the captain's seat warm for me. And I can take another ship down to service, fly into a cave, get out, explore around a cave, get back out again, fly and land and do stuff, and then get back into the mothership. It's amazing. And almost to the point where, I do want to go and do more exploring. You left the ship in cruise control. Okay, let me switch that off. Good call. And do missions and stuff. But almost, if I could just, tool around the universe, looking at stuff and getting out and poking around and maybe doing a little bit of science, prodding a rock, finding out what it's made of and all sorts of stuff like that. That would be enough for me in a game like this, with maybe a few aliens and weird stuff thrown around the edge. It's so insanely good at just being a place that's fun to hang out in. I think that's the thing. The sense of being here in an alien environment is like nothing I've ever played before, because it looks real and everything works. I mean, not everything works, but a lot of stuff works. It just gives you that what you wanted when you were a kid, or even when you were growing up. I want to be a space. I want to be the space. I want to be the space cadet explorer. I just want to go out there and look at space stuff in my spaceship. And this game just does it. Now, is that the cliff? And my other son has arrived with space tea.
Space tea.
Good thing. Space tea. Thank you, sir. I should have to get my younger son to help me out at some point, because he's got a copy of Star Citizen. Now, where is this cliff? Is that that's difficult to tell from here. Is that the cliff? Let's just go down to the ground. She brought tea for everyone. Hopefully you guys will get yourself some tea. That is a cliff, isn't it? It does indeed. I don't think I need lights on now. It does look like it's kind of like a big dune, actually, isn't it? It's not so much a cliff, that one. It does look cliff-like, but I don't think that is a cliff. But the locales here are just... That is one of the cliffs. Oh, okay. Okay, so let's fly back along it. I'm just going to turn around. Just to get a sense of the environment. So server meshing is a big thing that's coming up, isn't it? Insanely, it's so pretty. They just do look like alien worlds. And the multiplayer holds together. It's stable, it's performant, it's working fine. It just does feel like you're on an alien planet, and I just what's over the next dude? It's good. And a good bump in FPS for 3.17. Well, that's going to be good. Gravity says, vertical draw. Do I need to have my vertical takeoff? Let's do that. That's a good point. Turn on the VTOL. I thought you were speaking a bit of French there. I was trying to translate that. I think that doesn't sound quite right. It's not Gen 12. It's something else. Okay. My keyboard was in French. Good catch. Oh, there we go. Okay, where was the base that we were? I've kind of got turned around now because we've just been touring this dune. The vast majority of my time in Star Citizen is spent just flying around looking at things and enjoying myself. Well, you see, this is the thing. I think you've got to be, players of space games are very sophisticated people. I find you can't basically say space game players like to do X, Y, Z. Okay, because there's some people who like to min-max their ship capabilities. There's some people who like the pew-pew. There's some people who like the missions. There's some people who like the upgrade cycle of componentry and all those sort of things. There's some people who just like tooling around, making money and having fun with their friends. There's some people who just like heading out and exploring things and looking at stuff. They're all valid things to do in a space game. And making your way through the universe, doing what you do, is a valid thing to do as long as you've got the choice and you think, okay, well, this week I'm going to have to go and make some money because I'm running short. Zerkish is by the outpost you're looking for. Okay, where's Zerkish? Zerkish is over there. Okay, it ended up about 2 kilometers away from where we were. And I'd like to have rich NPCs as well, because you can't always organise a group of your friends to come along and assist you with a job, can you? But and one of the things I really liked in No Man's Sky just recently with the Outlaws update was the fact that you've got NPC wingmen, and that was a very cool thing to have. You can just, and No Man's Sky is obviously a little bit fantastical compared to Star Citizen, but what I did like is you can summon your NPC wingmen. They hang around and then they assist you in fights, and they fly around with you on the surface and everything. So so there's a tiny little base here, isn't there? And that landscape is just insanely good. And the sinkhole, there's the sinkhole in daylight. Okay, it just looks like a sarlacc pit, doesn't it? You can. Hopefully the stream sniper has gone away. And a higher NPC crew for your ships. So you say, I'd love to do that. I'd love to have my this Constellation Phoenix set up as an exploration vessel to go off and do some science with a space crew of people. I mean, that would just be so good. That's so good. Just would absolutely love it. So that's amazing. Okay, well, thank you for showing me that. I mean, I know some people say, okay, we just spent an hour looking at a hole in the ground, but just because we can, we found a massive alien, sinkhole on an alien world. That's just amazing. So that's very good, and going mining down there, because there must, in somewhere like that, there must be something valuable, right? That's kind of what you're thinking. Even if you had 1 million people playing, the cities would not be crowded. So the maps, so they are enormous, aren't they? And as technology continues to improve, and the networking continues to improve, and internet speeds and processing power, games like this are only going to get more sophisticated. So wow, and there's a lovely. One thing I think this game does very, very well is that the landscapes, particularly at distance, look really, really impressive. Let's just wander off this way, because there's that lovely mesa over there, what I'd call a mesa, sort of low rolling hill. It just looks fantastic in that dusky, deserty atmosphere. That looks amazing. Let's have a look at it from outside. And then look, there's a gas giant floating in the sky. It's just a perfect sci-fi environment, isn't it? I'm going to realise you can't see that because of the chat windows there. That just looks really, really impressive. And the fact that you guys can kind of fly around this landscape. Let's do a bit of trench running, because that's a fun thing to do. Let's see if we can bullseye some womp rats in our T-16s. This is probably not the best ship to be doing this in. Can I get behind it and then fly it? Okay, so let's just do a little bit of a tour of the planet's surface. It's just like Beggar's Canyon back home. It does look astonishingly good as a landscape, as a place. I'm looking at that thinking, well, I can almost see some geology going on here. it feels like a landscape that has got some age to it. Do you know what I mean? It's not just been procedurally generated out of nothing. There's some real thought gone into the fact that, okay, some of those areas are going to be rocky and hard and eroded. Some of it is just sand. It looks fabulous, and then the variety in the mountains and the plateaus and stuff really is something that almost looks like a volcano over there. And it's nice to see all the other players around. It's and look at that, you know, the cliff edges, and it's a lovely environment to look at. Whatever they've done, I mean, how much of this is procedurally generated and how much of it's handcrafted, I mean, I don't know, but it does look stupendously good. Just touring around the surfaces like this, there's a real sense that it's kind of worth doing. You know, that you might find something weird over the next dune. That landscape just looks amazing. With the rocks over there, these strange canyons here that almost look like they were carved by water or something. You're looking at this thinking, what was the process that created this world? Could we find some water here? You know, would that be like a really rare commodity? It looks as dry as a bone, unfortunately, but it does look like some strange thing was happening. We're heading for a massive space accident. I'm trying to be really careful how I'm flying it. Whoops! Somebody hit me. We're heading for a massive space accident. Everything will be fine up until it isn't. I don't know if my ship is damaged or something. I think I'm okay. I don't know about the other ship. Is everybody okay? That was a desync. Oh, he's gone. Somebody clipped the back of my ship. I don't know if that was a server lag thing or something else. Oh dear. So there's just one more mountain. And my shields took most of the impact. Okay, that's good. I'm just really enjoying the terrain here. It just looks absolutely fantastic. It really looks like a place, and that's what's important for exploration, isn't it? You want the worlds you land on to look like, because this has suddenly gone really rocky and harsh up here. And the tech seems to work really well as well. I'm not noticing. Like I said, like I've said before, I'm not running a super high tech PC here. It's a few years old now, spec wise, and there's a little bit of texture pop in I can see, but it's really not that bad, is it? I mean, it's quite impressive. Take the elevator down while he's flying. It has gravity. They're about a tier 2. So look, there's dunes down there, windswept stuff. It really gives you the impression of a desert world, which is exactly what it looks like, and that's exactly what it should be. It just does look stupendously impressive. As a place, look, there's a shadow of my ship. It's like kind of like flight sim, isn't it? In that regard, that sim aspect of this is very good. Anyway, right, that's enough of that. Let's go. The spice must flow, indeed. Yes, right. Let's take off the VTOL and all the animating stuff on the spaceships has been. Let's get us. Oh, look at that! It's just pure sci-fi porn. That is, isn't it? It's just taking off, blasting into orbit. Look at that with the gas giant in the background. What a stupendous experience this game is, and that just looks so realistic. It looks like it was is that volcanic, or is that water that is, has long since gone? What were the processes that created those chasms on the floor? They just look like interesting places to go and look. My hangar's open, it is, isn't it? Okay, well now we're in space. Let me go and check out why my hangar's open. did my ship get damaged? Let's find out. Oh, that's not right. Oh, I think that. Oh, there's a hatch there. There's opening and closing. I'm not sure what that is. That looks like a glitch. Maybe an alien got aboard. Wouldn't that be cool? Now may have damaged my cargo bay. Let's go and check out the cargo bay and just see what state the bottom of my ship is in. Okay, so it is open. Where's the control? It's down here somewhere, isn't it? If I jump down there, I might not be able to get back up though. Don't go down there. No. Okay, so probably best to do repairs when you're sitting on the ground. Let's go back up. Oh, you'll fall down to the moon and die. That would be bad. Oh, I can close it from the pilot's seat. Okay, let's see. Have I got a control there to manage the... You can just... Well, I think I'm under full throttle still, so that probably isn't... Or maybe I'll switch the engines off. Okay, no, the engines switch off when I am... Okay, so where's the cargo bay? Quantum engage, door alarm, self... Oh, there's a self-destruct button. Let's not press that. Right side. Okay. Weapon shields, VTOL, exit, weapon settings. I can't see anything on that console. Engine doors. Oh, there are some doors there, but do they... Oh, open exterior, close exterior. There we go. Oh. Right, there we go. Right side midway up. Okay, so there are various things. There we go. Okay, did that work? There we go. That closed it. Nice. Okay. Red contacted somebody. Indeed. Okay. Something's happening. Okay, are these... That looks like a NPC, which is already gone. Where's the other one? Both gone. There we go. Well done, guys. Okay, we took him out. That's good, isn't it? Teamwork. He's not for me, but there we go. Right. Okay. So that was the moons of Crusader. So the next one out is Arc Corp. So let's go across to. Tell you what. Let's go to Crew L4 because I haven't seen the Lagrange points. Can I? How do I select that? Is that something I can do? Set route. Did that work? Let's try that again. Crew 1, set route. Seems to say that's suggested. There's the track. Switch on the quantum drive. That one's just a mining point, no stations. Okay, so that's just an asteroid. Okay, but it's kind of halfway on the way to where I want to go, because we kind of want to go to Arc Corp. Oh. everything's gone green. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm gonna have to take this call. Hang on a minute. Hello, Bobs. You've got a plan. Excellent. Right. Okay. Okay. Yep. Brilliant. Okay, we'll give that a whirl. Sounds like a plan. Well done. Sorry it's been such a hassle. Yep. And then suddenly. Right. Yes, it's not light. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just keep it safe. Yep. All right. Well, we'll see you when you get back. Take it easy. Another Yaris. Excellent. Oh, cool. All right, fella. That's good. That's the main thing. You've got something you can do. Awesome. Thanks for that. Well, look after yourself. We'll see you in a bit. Take care now. Dear. Apologise for that, guys. Right. I don't know what happened there. Everything went green and stuff. Use the external view. We have a convoy. Well, I don't have a convoy. Or do I? Oh, no, I can... No? Can't see anybody else. The cost of that call, yes, was phoning my son from space. Yeah, unfortunately his car has busted it's a weird one actually. It's busted its clutch pedal, so we need to get a new pedal, which is an odd thing to have busted on the car. The clutch is fine, the actual clutch is fine, but the pedal's busted. Didn't your mum tell you not to talk on the ET phone home? So anyway, he's got himself a courtesy car for the weekend, so it'll be fine. Then we can figure out how we're going to fix that for him. Right, we are making progress. So where are we? Oh, we're almost there. By the look at that, yes, we are. So yeah, is it angry clutcher? Yes. Has he been too hard on the old clutch? But well, the clutch itself is okay. So I'm thinking maybe it's just one of those things. But we'll see. We've got a great big convoy rocking through. Why can't I see anybody else? I did see one or two people in the stream at one point, but I'm getting what's this green? What's the green? I feel like something. There's a 1,000,000,000 chance of something coming from Mars. The way we keep getting the green effect. Why is that? That's really weird. The green is a graphical glitch. Okay, it's quite an uncomfortable graphical glitch. Right, okay, we've just arrived. Here we go at the Lagrange point. Right. Okay, so what's here? All the other ships coming in. That's quite cool. Nice. Yeah, that is good. Okay, so there is a space station here. Okay, so let's forward thrust into the nebula. There's coffee in that there nebula. You can jump again to the station. Okay, let's do that. It says I'm too close. Oh no, there's the shallow field station. Okay, so there we go. Engage. Oh, quantum drive travel has been started by somebody. Let's watch that go then. Oh, I can see the space station just off in the distance. Oh, there we sort of all jumped. That was quite cool. Just sort of jumped forward. Very nice. Okay, so there's the space station. So it's kind of in the midst of an asteroid field. Lagrange point. Yeah. As you travel through the dust fields, you can see it streaming off your ship. Oh, I didn't notice that. That's nice. So this is another rotational space station. Similar sort of thing to what we were looking at before, isn't it? I like the fact that there's asteroids here. And that is presumably quite a large asteroid. That was quite close, wasn't it? It was a Titanic moment there. Oh, to starboard. Galera space station, similar but different. Okay, having a Banu ship in your quantum travel convoy will sometimes cause the green glitch since the Bantam quantum travel is green. Okay, so that kind of makes sense. And then we can see the space station ahead as well. Let's just buzz the space station. These, I suppose they're almost like space navigation lanes, things that are out there in the distance. Is that an approach vector for something, or is that just there for a bit of eye candy? There's a sort of ring of markers, which presumably is the sort of armistice zone kind of marker or something. I just wondered what those. It's like a runway, isn't it? But it's obviously not a runway in space. I just wondered what they were for. Is it for big ships? Is it just because it looks cool? Mostly just eye candy. Okay. Okay, so this space station is very similar to Port Olisar, but different. Looks like it's got big berths along the side for bigger vessels. Slowly spinning rings and stuff. Yeah, so it looks good. Oops, I think I got that wrong. Ow. Oops. I was thinking that wasn't looking quite right. Suddenly the ship seemed to start drifting off to one side. Oh no. Oops, boy racer. I think I throttled up. Sorry about that. This is X81. You probably died a horrible death as well. Oh no. I like big burps. Look at that. Sorry about that, guys. That was appalling flying. You've been regenerated following the expiration of your previous body. Oops. The hot dogs. No, hot dogs as well. Probable cause of death: fatal impact. Yes, I think that's probably true. Right, so I'm back wherever I am, and I've got my funky new flight suit again. Oh no! Hang on. At least I've got some stuff here. Well, let's take off the. Don't need that. Oh, how do I get? There we are. Let's put back on the suit and the thing, and the multi-tool, and the mining attachment, because there we go. That's something, I suppose. Probable cause of death: sudden deceleration. I will be making a claim. Sorry about that. It's exactly one. Amazing they found. I must have completely cocked up that flying. That was very bad of me. Sorry about that. Right, so let's. How am I doing? I've got half an hour. I might be able to get my my Drake up and running. Speed doesn't kill. It's the sudden stop that does it. I'm back near Microtech, so maybe instead. It is Microtech, isn't it? Oh, what was that strange piece of text that went past me there? This is the base. Let's go. I tell you what. Let's go and poor old Top Shot and crew are 55 million kilometers away. Let's get my old Cutlass Black out of its box. Let's pay the expedited fee and get that. That's only a couple of minutes away. It's not the throttle that gets you; it's the dethrottle. Right, so where and the hot dogs? Yes, can we get some hot dogs? Everybody deserves a hot dog after my really bad. I thought I only clipped to like an antenna, but it must have totally ripped the ship to pieces. Presumably it kind of almost near full throttle. Claim the Phoenix, so it's ready next week. That's a good call as well. Let's do that. I'm gonna have to go and remember how to fly. Destroyed. Oops. There we go. File the claim. There we go. Oh dear. So I'm where am I? So I'm near Microtech. I'm up there now. Okay. So I'm at a Lagrange point now. Does Microtech has some moons? So we're sort of doing this slightly out of order now. We've got Calliope, Clio, and Utape. There's places we can go and explore. So we'll. Oops. No, I don't want to do that. Returned again. once my Drake is back online. Let's yeah, maybe meet at the bar at the Commons. Yeah, let's do that, because by the time I've got down there, let's do a bit of surface explorations. One of those moons has a funky green ocean. Oh, I like the sound of that. Which one? Anyway, head towards Microtech. We'll figure that out in a moment. And let us. That was just such bad flying. 20 seconds. There we go. There's a hidden Christmas cave. Ooh, what's a Christmas cave? I quite like the idea. So much stuff. Right, retrieve. Right, we're gonna get the old Drake out of mothballs. The bar is ace. Plus, you can also call up ground vehicles and drive to the secret cave. That sounds fun. Okay, let's head for Microtech then. Slight change of plan. Apologies due to total ineptitude on my part. Sort of Santa's grotto, is it? Okay, where is my ship? I always do this. According to that, my Kruger P2 Archimedes is still. Did anybody see what pad I was on? I can't see where. I really need to pay more attention when I do that. Pad 2, right, thank you for that. Not paying any attention at all. Very bad. Right, pad 2. There it is. Remember the Nightmare Before Christmas where there are different trees with different holiday lands? That's what Christmas... Okay, that's quite cool. I like Nightmare of Christmas. Boys and girls of every age, wouldn't you like to see something strange? Sorry. Pad 2. Right, here we go. Right. Here's my... Oh, look at my dinky little ship. Oh, it's like saying, you abandoned me for that constellation. Let's... Oh, I've got to get in the back of this ship, haven't I? That's right. Open the back door. Oh, faithful. That's exactly it. My old junker. It feels like some sort of quite second-hand old piece of junk compared to the Constellation Phoenix, doesn't it? I'm stick on the pad. Oh, do you need to be able to get on board? There you go. Where are you? Oh, I can't see anybody here. Does Santa visit every child in the verse? That's a good question. How does I wonder how those sort of things translate in the future. You know, does Santa have to have a hyperdrive and stuff? Oh, this ship feels really small and pokey now. It's really weird, isn't it? It all looks all knackered, and all grim and kind of cheap. Which I suppose it's kind of the point, isn't it? Oh, it's all, you know, low rent. I'd forgotten it was green on the heads-up display and everything. Okay, let's. Oh, my poor Cutlass. Yeah, I switch it on. My poor Cutlass. Oh, look, it's all low tech with the screens and everything. Oh, it's cool though. It's like. Oh, it is agile though, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. That is agile. That's nice. Right. Yes, I'll forgive my ship. Off we go. Right. Okay. So. Yeah, poor Cutlass. It's a good little ship. It is a good little ship. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I want to do that. It's small though, isn't it now? It's weird. You get used to things of a certain size. Right, so let's go. Where are we going? Microtech. I want to go and see the Christmas cave. That sounds fun. So let's head towards Microtech. Quantum drive engaged. Where's the destination? Oh, over there. Microtech. check. There we go. They celebrate the Banu holiday of Lumilalia at start of subscription. Yes, I remember seeing that actually, just as I started playing the game. Onto drive engaged. It's not very far to the destination, is it? 4 million kilometers. I'm going to still do that thing that I used to be able to do in my Cutlass. So just go and look out the back door because you can. I've always loved this about the Cutlass Black. Oh, I know. A little bit of server syncing or something going on there. I just love this. Look at that. Stand at the back of your ship and just chill because you can. I do like that. Don't go too far out. No. I'm gonna. That's dangerous. Is it? Excellent. I like being dangerous. I suppose I better get back in. There we go. 2 more steps and you'll fall out. Let's close that up then. Right, we're here. One of these days an update's going to send you flying out. I know. I do enjoy that though. Right, here we are at Microtech. So where are we going to? New Babbage. Land rough under the monorail track that leads to the Aspire Grand. Okay. So I need to find New Babbage, don't I? I can't see anybody actually. Can't see anything on the surface. Let's reanimate the drive. Why are no ground targets showing up? Clear my route. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I'm looking for the one that's got a funny shape, haven't I? I haven't been back here for a while, actually. Where is it? There it is. New Babbage. Only 50 million kilometres still to go, says Top Shot. Thank you guys for putting up with my impressively bad flying. I must admit, I have missed this little ship. It is a good little ship. Okay, so there's the monorail. So where do I need to? Where do I need to land? Okay. So land rough under the monorail track that leads to the Aspire Grand. Is that in the centre? The Aspire Grand. Just fly right below the monorail. Okay, I can see that. The Aspire Grand is a large building with a hole in it. Okay. Oh, I can see it right over there. Yep. I can already see it. Your landing gear and Archimedes is still here at the station, just floating around. Follow me, Drew, says Starbolt. Where is Starbolt? Ah, gotcha. Okay. Yep. Oh, I like the sound of the engines in this ship again. I've forgotten what they sounded like. That sort of bass hum. Sounds powerful but low tech. I like that. Okay, we'll grab a vehicle. Yeah, that'd be quite cool. Wow Factory's wearing off. No, it's not. Not in the least. Says the flying skills might have been wearing off. The weird dip your cutty does in the atmosphere is also fixed. Oh, that's going to be nice because I'm having to slow down here because I can't pull up at speed. That's an odd effect, isn't it? It's like it's just aerodynamically really badly suited to atmospheres. That does look good, doesn't it? So the Aspire Grand is a building with the whole kind of at the centre of town, really, isn't it? Okay, so that's looks like a frozen lake underneath it. Yes, the Connie's engine sound is a nice sound, isn't it? Do I need the I'll switch the VTOL mode on when we get a bit lower. And you can fly through the hole. Excellent. See the part where the monorail splits while going up? Okay. Yeah. Go in between there. Okay. Looks pretty narrow. Asking a lot of my flying skills here. Okay, so we'll slow down a bit, I think. Okay, let's straight cut this. Oh, I can see the frame rate is now a little bit stodgy. That's okay. Okay, so there's the monorail that goes up, yeah. There's so much detail in this game. Oh, and there is an entrance there. Okay, take it easy, load limiter, yeah. This is the way I hope not much rows, but well, we've had some instances of not very good flying by me. Okay, so we're sort of flying into the city now. Yeah. So this is underneath the building. VTOL mode. Yep. Okay, so what am I? Let me just drop back. What am I looking at here? It's difficult to see. Okay, so that's such a big environment, isn't it? So what's that ahead? Is that an entrance? That's the trade entrance. Okay. Through the arch? Is an arch? Land near the arch. Is that a wall there? It is. Okay. Just land down here. Okay, there's not a lot. Oh, there's a little Christmas cave. Not a Christmas cave, a luminaria, should I say? Okay, so there's not much space here, is there? That is a nice little Easter egg they've done there. Okay, let's just inch forward a bit. It's very tight indeed. Let's go down. I think we're good. Oh, it's impossible to see from outside. Right, undercarriage. Nope, that's VTOL. Undercarriage. I'm making a lot of wind. Oh, trees. Oh, difficult landing. Oh, I think I'm down though. I think I'm down. There we go. I think I did it. Engines off. Yes. Okay. Good morning, Flexible Knot. Good morning. Yeah. So it looks like it does look a bit like a drone. The cutlass back, doesn't it? Okay, so we're down. There's a little cave here, which it's got little gifts in it. It's very cool. Which I think is just on the left as I go outside. See, how did somebody figure that out? I mean, did they just? Okay, so it's cold. Let's do the. I like to leave my ship nice and tidy. Survival estimate, not very long. Looks like my door's already frozen solid. Oh well, never mind. Okay, so this is it's a little cave full of things. Oh, that is very cool, isn't it? Nice little Easter egg. It's even got a tree in it. Oh wow! It's like a little grotto. Excellent. That is very cool. I wish I'd known about that at Christmas. It feels a bit wrong at this time of year, doesn't it? But Very nice, very nice. That's really rather sweet, isn't it? And what's the command to wipe your visor? Is it Alt X or something? Is it Alt X? Hey, there we go. Alt. So you can just have a. So we can literally just sit down and have a bit of a camp. Oh, there's even little stools to sit down, and we can just enjoy the campfire. Let's do that. Oh, you can sit on them. Oh, this game. I can hear it crackling away. You can even check the snowman out. Okay, yes, okay, say. I love that, the ability you can wipe your visor just to keep things clean. And just chilling around, enjoying the scene. Oh, you can even sit on Santa's knee. Is there a... Yeah. Oh. That's very well done, isn't it? A little grotto there for Luminalia. But I do still like the way that they keep things like this. Yeah, with a little nod to the lore of the game. Can you do anything with the snowmen? Snowmen the snowmen are quite cool. But yeah, the little nods to the lore, the fact that they've got, you know, a Christmas celebration, but they implement it in game with the Luminalia thing and the celebrations there. That's just very nice. The cave came along after MT was the thing. New Bambridge were added just after the planet was made. There's a cave full of Pico the Penguin plushes somewhere. Nobody's found it yet. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So there's little things like that for players to deal with and find over time. That is such a nice little touch, isn't it? Bit chilly. And this poor snowman seems to have sagged a bit. Oh look, here's everybody else in their ship. That is very cool. And someone's brought a car as well. Oh, awesome. All we need is some marshmallows. I love the way it crackles. There are several Pico balls around empty as well, but only a few have been found. Okay, so there's stuff to find and we haven't found it, which is nice, isn't it? Elite Dangerous has a grotto on Maxler. Well, maybe it does. Who knows? Oh, it's just... Oh, there we are, Star System. Very nice. Very nice. I do like that. I do like that. Oh, and it sort of extends off into the distance. Is this a... Oh, that's my ship. I thought that was a base. Oh, you can really hear the weather. Suddenly gets worse out there, doesn't it? Get back into the shelter of... It's got some sort of force field or something that's just keeping the weather at bay. Whereas when you go back out, it really deteriorates quite quickly. Such an amazing game. The Javelin Wreck. Well, Javelin Wreck we've been to see. The Benny Henge I haven't heard of before, so that sounds like something maybe for next week. That was cool. Thanks, guys. That was excellent. Right, let's see if we can get back out. Presumably, I have got to. There we go. Close works. I've got to fly back, or at least land possibly, so I can kind of despawn successfully, or take the ship up into space. What I'll probably do, I think, if we fly to Microtech, New Babbage itself, then so I can kind of get off safely, if that makes sense. Okay, so I need to activate the engines. There we go, just gently get it go. I really hope Drew can find Benny Henge on his own without the spoilers. Is there therefore a series of clues that leads you to some of these places? I must admit, for the purposes of these streams, it's very, very useful to have a guide. But it's if there's spoilers to be spoiled, we don't want that. Okay, so maybe we'll investigate how that all starts off next week. Okay, so there's the star base over there, isn't it? The breadcrumbs leading to Bennyhenge are no longer in the game, sadly. You have to know where to look. Oh, that's a shame. I do like the way we can fly alongside the monorail, which of course we might even see one if we go past. There are some clues. There are still some on Grim Hex. Okay, so Grim Hex I've been to. That's very cool. Whoops! What happened there? I think I just just clipped something again. Maybe I shouldn't quite so close to stuff. Don't know if I hit an aerial there or something. Let's get back up to the space. I think I hit the monorail. Yeah, you're probably right. Haven't really got time now, I'm afraid. Galeris will we'll have to do extra bits and pieces for the next stream. But thank you so much anyway. That's quite good. I'm just going to get to let's get to the starport. And just quickly dump the ships, get to the bar or whatever it is, and find a way out, because it's nearly 6 o'clock. I've got to go and cook some foods for my wife. Otherwise, bad things will happen. Right, presumably contact ATC to land, because I haven't got anything on the comms. Comlink. Friends. There we are. New Babbage Baseball. Wagar has claimed many husbands. Yeah, very true indeed. Right. Are they?
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Yay. Good. Vaughan Morganis, good day, good to see you. We are just beginning to close up the stream, but good to see you anyway. Thank you very much. Drew, any more evolving thoughts on Star Citizen as you continue to play it? There definitely will be. I think I will plan to put out a kind of sensible short video on my thoughts thus far, because they're definitely forming up. In terms of my overall impressions, and they're overwhelmingly positive. They really are. So so I definitely do want to do that. I think. I mean, it's just an experience. It's so much more than just a spaceship game, and the vision and the ambition on display here is just superb, and it's so much fun to just be in the ship and do stuff.
Landing complete.
There we go. What do I think about the fact that SC has no skill or tech trees? Progression is poorly economic. Well, I can see that some people would find that annoying, because there is, I suppose, there's a school of thought that if it's just money, particularly when you can buy ships for real money, there is that accusation of pay to win, isn't there? But I have to say, in games where I've got multiple things that I need to unlock, I find it really irritating. So when you have to deliver 6 tons of something for no particularly obvious reason to somebody, just so that they'll talk to you, all those sort of things, okay? And Elite's done some of that, and it's not the only game that does that sort of thing. It's a fairly well established gaming dynamic, isn't it? Do a certain number of things and unlock the thing that gets you to the next stage, all that stuff. But if you're striving for something that is like this game, a realistic-ish sort of environment, why wouldn't you just say, look, I'll chuck you £1,000,000 and we'll call it quits. That to me is more fun. I prefer that, because I don't want content gated behind arbitrarily locked doors just because I haven't got the green key to open the green door, but I've got 5 red keys. To go back into an old school way of doing things. It's that, I personally, and other people's opinions will differ here, but personally I'm very happy that I can just do things in the game with some money and the skill of, as you saw today with me flying very, very badly, this skill is you and what you want to do. I'd like the mission systems to not have one of the things I really hate in this sort of game, which a lot of games have done, is put temperature bars everywhere, so you know how far you are from the next, whatever it happens to be. Have I just got turned around? I'm not sure where I am. Oh, there we go, the metro loop. The fact that you are, 68% of the way to being a captain or a lieutenant or something like that. That to me is horrible stuff, because you wouldn't know, right? How many of you have ever worked in an environment where are we going? The Commons, by the way. I don't know where we're going. Is it the Aspire Grand or the Commons? I think it's the Commons, isn't it? Well, there's a train. We'll get on that one. If you've ever worked at a company and you're hoping to have a promotion, right? You don't log into your PC in the morning and there's an email waiting for you saying, "Congratulations, you're 72% of the way to your promotion." That's just not how it works. So I much prefer the subtle clues in the game that you've got to a certain level. The NPCs treat you with a bit more respect. Or they go, keep this. One of the NPCs drops in a comment like, "Keep this up, and you're going to see some rewards." All those sort of things, right? Rather than just having a temperature jar that says you're at 60% of unlocking the next thing, because the temperature bars, I think, tend to make you grind, because you go, okay, 67. The last mission I did pushed me up 2%. That means I've got another 15 missions to do, whatever it is. In order to unlock the thing, so you're just gonna grind the missions, aren't you? Whereas if you basically, keep this up, you'll be doing right. You've got no idea where you are, and I think there should also be consequences to, if you go and work with the pirates at Grim Hex, let's say, then respectable people aren't going to want to trade with you. So you then maybe need to find a proxy to trade with, and all those sort of things. So if you rank up with one organisation, the organisation that hates. Organisation B that hates Organisation A isn't going to want to deal with you, because you work with them. You're not trustworthy. We don't like you. So there should be consequences like that in the game, I think, for the path you take. And if you end up working for both, then neither side trusts you beyond a certain point, because whose side are you on anyway? All that sort of stuff. So I think you can be a lot more sophisticated with those sort of things than a lot of games have, and it, like you say, it feels more organic, it feels more immersive, because okay, well, I've done a few missions for these guys and they seem to be still being a bit cagey. Am I missing something? All those kind of things. Right, which way to the bar? Is it to the promenade? I'm going to follow these guys. There we go. We're heading this way. This is where we check out. Have I seen the Moby-Glass store? No, I haven't. There's so many things I haven't done. The bar has new drinks, does it? Oh, okay, let's get to the bar. I love this. This is like a airport concourse, isn't it? This is fabulous. Somebody in their ship just hanging around outside the window. Hello. Stuff like that is really, really good. So I mean, Star Citizen Alpha. I mean, it's as good as any other space game I've played in its current form. To be honest, I don't think it's missing anything that fundamental at this point. It just needs more. It just needs to continue going. I mean, it's a brilliant immersive game, and I might have been playing it for several months now. It's stable. The multiplayer works. You know, there's lots and lots of ship variety. There's the working in-game economy. There's plenty to do, and the environment is just utterly stunning. I mean, just look at it. It's an amazing place to be. So, right. So can we get it? Oh look, actually got a drink. Can I get the barman's attention?
Want a drink or something?
It's not. Yes, I do actually. How do I get a drink? What do I? Barman's ignoring me. Yeah. How do I actually get a drink? I just walked off. How do I actually get a drink? The bar is better at night. Not sure if new drinks are live yet. I'm going to walk around there and ask him for a drink. Anyway, at least we're at the space bar. Having a space bar that actually serves drinks. I mean, that's a thing as well, isn't it? You need to tip him. He's just wandering off. He really doesn't like. He likes the X81 by the look of it. I'm going to go back over there. Wait. You said, "Do you want a drink or something?" But he doesn't. He doesn't respond to me. He's serving me. Wait your turn. There's going to be a bar fight. We don't welcome your kind. That's funny. No, he's definitely ignoring me. Oh, there's another one. What about this guy? No. He looks like he's pretty fed up as well. Never mind. Anyway, there's a queue. I never get served. I never get served at a bar anyway. I'm one of those people who always gets ignored at a bar. It's happening in virtual reality as well. You have to wait at the bar for the bartender to approach you. Okay, guy in green queue jump. Oh wow, that's just not right. He's actually making a drink as well. Look at him go with all the animation. That is quite cool, isn't it? You can steal drinks. That's my pint. Ah dear. You stole the drink. Oh, he's just giving me a drink. Oh, I can't pick it up. Oh no, somebody else's drink. Can I have a drink? Hello? It's mine. That was Top Shot's drink. Oh well, never mind. Right, I must go, my friends. But that's a good way to end the stream at the bar. The space bar. It's always a good idea. So yeah, so no, I will do I'll do a wrap up with my thoughts on Star Citizen at some point to stream, because I need to do one for No Man's Sky as well, and I'll definitely put some of that into a bit more cohesive. I'll actually write it properly and record it properly to camera, because it's an important thing to do, because it is a hugely impressive game. It really is a hugely impressive game. It's certainly the most immersive space game I've ever seen, or played, or been a part of. So, and what a thing it is. So it's insanely good. Right, be good, my friends. Have a fantastic weekend. If you could join me tomorrow, please feel welcome, because 9 o'clock tomorrow I am doing a special retro stream, 9 o'clock UK time, which is all about the ZX Spectrum. 40th anniversary is actually tomorrow. For those of you who know what the ZX Spectrum is, then oh, there we go, beer. Oh, can I have a beer? Oh my God, let's have a beer. Yes, beer. So he actually comes. Oh, okay, so actually, what are we going to have here? Sorry, completely distracted by the beer. Terra Liberty Ale. That sounds good. Okay, he says. Really? All right then. School days, yes. We'll take a look at school days tomorrow. That'd be quite good. Take my helmet off. Okay. Let's do that. Why doesn't that work?
No.
Where's my drink? Stop. There we are. Hang on.
You lost, buddy?
No, just trying to get my hat off. Where's my drink? Oh, look, there's my drink. Excellent. Why can't I pick it up? Oh, now I've got. Oh. Oh no, I've got a drink. There we are. I have actually got a drink. I've actually got a space beer. Right. Someone's chatting to me. I don't know who that is. Right. Drink the space beer. There we go. Well deserved space beer, I think. Oh. Let's finish that up. Cheers, everybody. That's so cool. We're actually having a space beer in a space game. Everybody, cheers. You'll actually get drunk as well. Yes, I heard about that. Let's finish up my space beer. That's so cool, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to drink the first pint. The liquid gets all the attention to detail, isn't it? That it looks like a beer as well. Finally got served, yeah. I can just use the left mouse button to drink, can I? Okay, there we go. I'm thirsty after my space. There we go. I think I've finished my. Okay, so do I just place it back on the counter? There you go. Thanks, mate. That's just brilliant. Whiskey. Right, it's time to go now. Thank you very much for the beer. Cheers, everybody, and have a fantastic weekend. Possibly see you tomorrow for 9 o'clock if you want to pop along to the Retro Stream. It would be good to have you. But otherwise, back next week with more Star Citizen. Take care, my friends. Stay safe in the void, and have a good one, citizens. And be good. Take it easy. See you soon.